Hey everybody, what's going on? Neil back once again with another quick film review for you, and today I'm going to be taking a look at Dune. Yes, Denis Villeneuve's Dune, and this is from the director of Blade Runner 2049. And could he do for Dune what he did for Blade Runner? Well, yes, he certainly could, and he has. So it is an epic, sweeping masterpiece of film work. This is the kind of movie that should be shown in film class in terms of, directorial choices and editing and things like that. It's very well acted, and because the film is actually called Part 1, they don't show that in the marketing or the posters or anything, but it is actually called Part 1, and because of that, it sets an expectation with the audience where you go, okay, so there's going to be another, and there certainly is based on the box office. Should be out in 2023, the sequel. But, this movie really makes you think, okay, well, how's this going to end? And fans of the novel, or people that have seen the, Nice Try But No Cigar, 1984, David Lynch version with Kyle MacLachlan, which had its moments, it was just a little truncated and confusing for some people, so I think that's really one of the reasons why it bombed. But man, they really do elaborate in this current version. So I think anyone that's seen the original versions or read the book or anything, they know what's going to happen because this new film is very accurate to the book. Most films aren't 100% accurate. They come pretty close. Movies like Sin City and 300 and things like that, they come very close to the original graphic novel or whatever it is, paperback or whatnot. In this case, Frank Herbert's Dune, it never looked better. And I don't think it's ever been adapted better in any way on any screen. And it really deserves the big screen, Star Wars, Jurassic Park, Terminator 2 kind of, surround sound experience. So definitely watch it on the biggest screen you can. I got to talk about the story, which could take a while, so I'm going to try and give it the short version here. If you don't know anything about Dune, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I will have to say that it's all about the spice, which is this substance. It's like a drug, basically, that people take. It's almost like cocaine, where it causes these psychedelic dreams and visions and things. But it's also needed for interstellar travel as well. So the spice is highly coveted, and it only grows on one planet, the planet Arrakis. And the planet Arrakis is also known as Dune. So that's where we get the title. And the Emperor, the Imperium, his Royal Highness, whatever, that rules the galaxy here, has decided to basically play chess with two houses. House Atreides, the good guys, and House Harkonnen, the bad guys, basically. They're these brutal villains, and they're pretty good, A lot of these adventure movies are only as good as the villains, and I enjoyed the villains this time around, the way that they adapted them this time. And so the Emperor basically screws over the House Atreides, the good guys, led by Duke Leto, played by Oscar Isaac. His family, there we've got Lady Jessica, we've got Paul Atreides as well, who is our young hero, our Luke Skywalker type, I guess. And he may have this certain secret power. Some characters have inner thoughts and things like that, like a form of telepathy and whatnot. So what ends up happening is that the Emperor screws over House Atreides by having House Harkonnen take over the planet Arrakis, because House Atreides rule the planet Arrakis now. Harkonnens don't like that, and it seems like it was all a setup by the Emperor, thing anyway, and therefore, House Harkonnen wants revenge, and they attack, and many are killed. So it's bad news for our heroes, and that's all I can really say up to that point. I will say that, in terms of the villains, obviously, Stellan Skarsgård is a very good actor, and he's very creepy here as Baron, and we've also got Dave Bautista here playing this beast character, just a savage, just a guy that loves violence, really. Everyone's really good. The supporting good guys, anyway, of House Atreides, we've got Josh Brolin as Gurney, who's really, really cool, very tough character. And we've also got Jason Momoa as Duncan Idaho as well, so another ally to the Atreides clan. And there's also these characters called the Fremen as well that House Atreides want to basically merge with and integrate with and have them become teammates and allies and everything on this planet. They wanted to work out a peaceful solution, but no, the Harkonnens had to interfere and mess up everything. Those damn Harkonnens. Anyway, so yeah, it's a long story. It's worth investing your time into, though. It's worth, deep diving into this world. Much like Lord of the Rings, Dune was thought to be unfilmable. It's like, nah, no one could pull that off successfully. Well, Peter Jackson did it, and now Denis Villeneuve did it. I didn't think he could make a great sequel to Blade Runner, but he pulled that off. So, I mean, there's just no underestimating this brilliant French-Canadian director. He's from Quebec. So, merci beaucoup, Mr. Villeneuve, for making a great movie. And yeah, Dune, for me, guys, the effects, the sound, the music, and especially the directorial choices, how incredibly invested the actors are. That's what really impresses me. The fact that the actors were so into their roles and so just able to chew up the scenery. Just everyone's so good in this movie. So yeah, I can't really find a single flaw, except of course that the movie does end. And that was the question for me, knowing how the first book ends, which is what this is based on, the original book. I was like, okay, where's it going to end? Where's it going to end? And it ends and you just go, oh, okay, well then. It leaves you wanting more. And we're not going to get the sequel for another couple of years, I think. So yeah, could be a while, but definitely, I definitely want to see this again. I think it's a 10 out of 10. And you got to see it. You got to see it in the theater. This is, I'm not going to say it's as good as Star Wars, but it's like a Star Wars. It's in terms of its blockbuster sci-fi adventure appeal that should, really appeal to a lot of people of a lot of different ages. It's not for little kids, of course, but it does work. It just works really, really well. So I can't say enough about this. This is definitely film of the year, a rare perfect score from me. So that's all, guys. See this in the theater, please, IMAX or the biggest screen you can. And again, this is Neil signing off, and thanks again for tuning in to this review of Dune. Until next time, peace.